This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What's up, everyone? Well, apparently now we have some Yuji Naka news, obviously. This is an interesting article right here, and shoutouts to Jefferson for giving me the scoop right here. Yuji Naka says, I didn't leave Sonic Team. Sega removed me for discussing developer salaries. Alright, so apparently this article was published a couple weeks ago. So apparently Yuji Naka basically is going on Twitter, basically trying to give his side of the story, try to basically either play the victim card or trying to make himself, at least a little bit credible after being arrested twice for embezzlement. Let's be honest here, after what happened with Square Enix and still being investigated. So obviously Yuji Naka is basically begging for forgiveness. And what better way to do it than basically to throw Sega under the bus? So all of you could speculate, is Yuji Naka even telling the truth what he's saying right here? Sonic co-creator and former Sonic Team lead Yuji Naka has claimed in a new series of tweets how he didn't willingly leave Sonic Team and had been removed by Sega while discussing the salaries for the developers during the development of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 and Phantasy Star Universe, with these titles requiring more resources and a bigger budget. Yuji Naka also states that he intended to continue to work on the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise prior to being removed with no intention of leaving. Okay. So basically, you could believe that Yuji Naka was never gonna leave Sega to begin with. So they basically got rid of him just because Yuji Naka was a little bit more. Basically, it was a financial issue, whether it be employment compensation or he needed a bigger budget to work with. Now that is understandable because Sonic 06, remember, it was a new generation of gaming. Obviously, you're going with the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 graphics, so obviously, of course, you needed a higher budget. Compared to what you had before, I mean, look at Sonic Riders and look at Sonic 06. You look at the comparison of graphics. Sonic Riders came out for the GameCube in 2006. You know, like I said, I mean, it's understandable they needed a bigger budget to work with. That I can believe from Yuji Naka, at least. And, of course, Sega refused, and, of course, that's why he was let go. And, of course, Iizuka was left basically with just a hot mess, and he was trying to basically make the whole situation work, and unfortunately he ended up suffering because of it. Thankfully, with Sonic Unleashed, he was able to rectify all that. Now, here's more. Following this, Yuji Naka founded Prop the same year, which is an independent game company. More recently, Yuji Naka joined Square Enix and directed Balan and Wonderworld, which became an epic failure. Have to point that out there. But Sonic co-creator Nato Oshima, the true creator of Sonic the Hedgehog, don't at me at that. Yuji Naka is not the true creator. Get that through your skulls. And the man he threw under the bus and ruined a 30-year friendship because Yuji Naka was petty and didn't get his way. So yes, Balan Wonderworld released to a poor reception, when Naka claiming he had been removed from the project, with further drama surrounding the project. And this source comes from Yuji Naka's official Twitter. So basically, Yuji Naka I hate to say this, but Yuji Naka is basically going all full Amber Heard here. For those of you who don't know who Amber Heard is, go look it up. You know what I'm talking about. He's playing the victim card. He basically wants to throw everybody under the bus to try to make himself look good. It's rather pathetic. Now, all of you can speculate if Yuji Naka is doing this on purpose just to make himself look good, or is he correct? Was Sega in the wrong for letting him go under these accusations? Should Sega even make a retractable statement, what Yuji Naka said? I don't know. I mean, again, you know, how different would Sega be if Yuji Naka never had left? That's a theory video I'm actually working on. It would be fun to work on. What if Yuji Naka never left Sega and Iizuka never took over from Sonic 06 all the way through right now? You know, would everything be different? You know, we're not sure, you know, but let's be real here. You know, Iizuka behind the scenes has always been the one doing the real hard work for all these Sonic the Hedgehog titles ever since the days of Sonic Adventure. I mean, hell, even for Sonic Heroes, I heard a story that he actually had health issues during the final stretch of that game's development cycle. So yeah, I mean, you can understand why Sonic Frontiers' release date was very stressful for everybody, and thankfully, nobody at Sonic Team suffered a similar fate, and they got the game out in time, and the game is a massive success. The point is that Yuji Naka is trying to make himself look good, and he wants to do it at Sega's expense, and that shit's not gonna fly with me. All of a sudden now, because Sega is white hot right now with Sonic the Hedgehog being the most popular intellectual property out there, he owned 2022. And I knew Yuji Naka was, and meanwhile Yuji Naka, he's been in prison 2 times, he's been in jail 2 times, and he's made a fool of himself in front of everybody. This, let me know what y'all think about this, and let's speculate. Let's have fun with this. Peace out.